Another thing leading off is MLB released today that they are going to address the uniform issues finally. And I say
Wait,
finally, I mean not until next year.
this is a uniform issue?
Yeah.
Huh.
And not even like the main issue that I have, but I'll get into. So they're going to address the lettering on the back, so the nameplate on the back, the
So it doesn't look like
mismatched
mom stitched it for him?
right. Yeah. Number one mom ironed on the front. Like
It's what I mean, some of those look like literally like they had the moms got together and made the uniforms.
yeah.
No offense to the moms out there, but
They could probably do a better job. Um,
yeah.
the mismatched grays, which are so bad, and then the material, like the Yankees jerseys you saw in that opening series against the Astros, they were just all drenched and like it was bad. It was a
Oh, it's
bad look.
horrible.
Now, my issue is the number of players that are sliding and ripping pants completely.
Who was
Like
so the other night, like literally the entire from the hip to the knee of the friggin' pants was gone.
Riley Green, it was
Yeah.
all the way from like his hip to his
Like
ankle.
the whole side of his pants are gone, just
Yeah,
gone.
he gets to the dugout and he's like, "I'll be right back."
Right.
He's like,
Well, and we said that, we were talking about these things during the spring training series when they first brought them out, and the three of us were like, "I'm just waiting for somebody to slide and tear the entire side of the pants off." And it seems like
yeah.
every night somebody's got to go change their pants because they've ripped them right through.
I've seen like butts getting completely ripped out.
Oh, yeah,
Like not even on the seam, like the actual pant material itself
yeah, because it
is just
shreds.
tearing.
They
It's
just shred with a hard slide. They
yeah,
shred.
yeah, absolutely crazy. So apparently they're going to address that next year. So they'll just play with what they got this year and hope for the best, I guess.
Well, and what's interesting is MLB came right out and said this was a Nike issue. Like Nike was trying a new material, a new style based on feedback from the players. We never saw it. We didn't get to test it. This was all on Nike. So all of a sudden, this whole battle now MLB's like, oh, it's totally your fault. We had nothing to do with it. Like you surprised us with this change, and we weren't ready for it, but we had to go with it because you said so. And look at here. You've got Major League Baseball, the customer, this big brand, this massive emblem of sports, and they're the passenger here on the uniforms because Nike wanted to change something. As as the commissioner of baseball, you don't let a vendor change something on you by surprise. You
yeah.
just don't. Like that's part of your job. You protect the integrity of the game. You protect the public perception of the game.
Well,
Nike making a change like this doesn't just happen. There's no
well,
way.
look who's head in the front office there, so it doesn't
No,
surprise
I
me.
get it. I mean, it's you got to consider who's there, and you're like, okay, yeah, guy got it. He screwed up. He doesn't want to own it, and he's going to blame Nike. And Nike, because the size of the contract, is probably going to just roll over and say, "Thank you, sir. May I please have another?" Because they're getting paid a boatload of money.
Yep.
But like the Cardinals still don't have their powder blue away jerseys uniforms last I saw. The Mariners are still missing a road uniform. Like they are still having trouble getting uniforms out the door to these teams. And there are some nights the uniforms they get them look like crap.
Yep.
Like the colors are wrong, the colors are off, the colors don't match. I want to say it was the Rockies played a couple nights ago, and like the jerseys looked like they were washed out. Like they cannot consistently get uniforms to the players that even look right. Forget about looking good. They don't
Right.
even look right. Like they don't match each other. It's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but
But don't
apparently,
worry. In 2025 it's going to be fine.
yep. All good.
Like what a mess.
Yep. It's awesome.
A $10 billion league can't get quality uniforms on the field for the players.
And an even bigger company can't even
Right.
get can't even get good quality
Like
uniforms on the field.
what a comedy of errors here.